Well, that'll be you have her tomorrow.
That's a bone.
You probably need both of
Oh,
them.
look
Take
at
them off rock hand.
which one is it?
T-Man be goddamn, don't be wanting to stay
Now
around there
you
all
see,
day.
this shit sit up on the
Tiger be watching you.
Siberia. T-Man. Uh-huh. This shit sit up on the Siberia. It's called Hawks. OKHOTSK. Hawks. You see that? Y'all see it, right? I want y'all to see it. It's right there up on. It's right there in the left-hand corner. You see it? Hawks. I thought it was CHOPPAZ. Which one is it? See, they can't get their story straight. They can't get their story straight. I'm gonna show y'all now. They can't get their story straight. They can't get their story straight. Now look at this. It says seal up there, running down to the Tartarian Strait, right next to Russia, right there. Huh? Did them Russians go over there and take some of the Tatarian land, some of the Mongolian land, then they made them meet? I don't know what's going on, but they keep on calling the Anian Strait, the Bering Strait. See, they said Anian Strait was a milk, then it comes to Bering Strait, but before the Anian Strait, they like it was the Tatarian Strait. Huh? Fuck wrong with you niggas? Fuck wrong with you niggas? Huh? Look like it was the Tatarian Strait. That Russia sitting right there next to it. Now let's go back. See, this how they switch shit up on y'all. Y'all don't even pay attention. Now how the fuck? Now they go Siberia on the left right there. You see Russia and Siberia sit right next to each other. So it's Russia and Siberia in the left hand corner. How the hotspot up under it now, right here. Then you got goddamn motherfucking the strait over here. See the strait separates. The strait is what separates. See that shit Bering Sea right there? See the Bering Strait. They said the Bering Strait is factual with the Anian Strait. It's a middle, but it's the same strait. It look like it's the Tatarian Strait too, huh? Get in the comments, somebody, huh? You don't talk about no real shit, flat motherfucking power in this bitch. Don't talk about, huh? Huh? So that a strait that separate Alaska from Russia. That's how the so-called Mongolian got into the northern world, and into the north through Alaska, into the Americas, through Alaska down through Canada. See, that's the bullshit, huh? There's the Bering Strait right there, the Bering Sea, there's the Bering Strait right here. On the right hand side, to separate these two land masses. Now, how the hell Siberia gonna be over here? They gonna have America on one side and the other side. So they enclose you with that array shit. When I first showed y'all the motherfucking Pangea, how they already got you trapped in from the northeast. These folks are northeasterners, and the melanated people are southwesterners, nigga. Africa is the South, and the goddamn South America, and America is supposed to be the West, but we got the Northwest got usurped. We got usurped by the North, by the Northern, by the motherfucking Anglo-Saxon. Great to be with you. Thanks, Chris. Great to have you. When we come back, it's right in your face. I'm gonna go slow. Boom. And see when you hit that Zavaria, they take you to Georgia, and the other shit take you straight to motherfucking Ukraine. All they don't do is change the name to this shit, man. These same people, these same Jews, got y'all wrapped up in these religions, going crazy. But nothing. Now this supposed to be the place where the 10 lost tribes of Israel found in Pretoria. But it's the same motherfucking land as Israel, all other shit. They just changed the name from Pretoria to this shit. And Pretoria one like that, they're trying to see some the black Tartars. I'm trying to find, I can't find, but these are land masses. But these folks that are in the northeast, they own that shit over there. They own that shit over there. Find through this bitch on Alaska. Look at it again. See? Now I say CHOPPAZ. Now I say CHOPPAZ. It's the Bering Strait. The Bering Sea. That's the Bering Strait right there where it separates Alaska from the landmass of Russia and Siberia. Hmm? I ain't I ain't drawing these pictures, man. I'm not the map. I'm not the choreographer. Huh? Y'all can't see this shit. Y'all crazy no motherfucker. I already know that. Yeah, nah, that ain't the chose. Ain't no such thing, ain't no Israel until they goddamn go to talking about Joseph. Ain't no Israel to Joseph. I'm trying to show you these straits right here, my boy. You see this strait? This strait went from the Tartarian Strait to the Anian Strait to the Bering Strait. You see what I'm saying? No, I'm trying to show you how they playing. I'm trying to show you how this motherfucker flat. I'm trying to show you how this motherfucker flat. I'm just trying to show an illustration because nigga need to goddamn put it in their face. Nigga need this shit to be in their face so they understand. Oh, Russia right there in Siberia right there. The Chucks I see. So what happened to Japan? I told y'all what Japan said. That. Look, my man, you take the globe, lay it down flat like it's supposed to be, then take that chip that they put on it and slide it around. 23.5 degrees, and they're gonna make Christopher Columbus. They're gonna make Christopher Columbus trip west make sense because South America is the west. That'll be the bottom left-hand corner. The bottom right-hand corner will be south. That'll be Africa. And the middle will be the middle east. And the east is not the beast, but the east run the beast. See, the east is the dragon. The dragon, the Mongolian let you know the dragon shit is a myth. But these white folks won't come up off their mythological dinosaur. They try to cop off what they did to the Africans and to us. They try to cop out the same thing and rewrite a history. And gave us some dinosaurs and shit. But it don't work. The dinosaur shit don't work. Dinosaurs don't motherfucking exist. But this is the same shit right here. What up, Drew? The same shit right here. So it's the same straight of water, it's the same straight of wet. Let me keep going. I want can y'all see. See that? Chucks I see. That is Bering Strait, Alaska. Now it's on this side now. They gonna play both sides. See, they put New Guinea on both sides of the map in the ice. Now here they go. Now they go Russia. That's Russia right there. No, they say Tartarian Strait. Now it says Sea of Okhotsk. So they just changed up on you and then just say how they play. And this will be the Sea of Japan down here now. But see, Japan ain't to your immediate right like that. In the east. Once you tilt it, Japan gonna be up above that what they would call the equator. There ain't no fucking equator right around the road. That midway line right there. What meridian, what they call that, the zero meridian. All that in east is right there, and that's what Japan sits right there. It's on the 1587 Monte map. You can see it plain today. Was Japan really see that? You can see it every day. What you can see it plain today. Where it sit on the 1587 map. I showed y'all that, and on that map it's the Anian Strait. This where the Anunnaki got ripped off at, and they became the Anians, and the Anians become the Inuits. The Anians is the Orientals. That's Shem. I'm trying to show you who Sham is, because a lot of these black people think Sham is goddamn, we Semitic and we go up on the Sham and all that shit. No, we Ham, nigga, and we spoke Hameric. Though what Aramaic came out of Hameric, our language, nigga. Huh? But I'm just showing y'all this straight. I just want to show y'all this straight. I just want to show y'all that right in your face where you can see it. Right in your face where you can see it. Ventura. That's Ukraine. See that? Ventura. This is an old Tartarian map. That's Ukraine. Now boom. Astrakhan. Astrakhan. Astrakhan Mechet. When you look that up, they're gonna tell you that means that's a white Mars. So who wrote the religions, man? This is a white Mars right here. And the further you can go to in the Aegean, Agean, the Aegean area, before going over into Rome and England and all that shit. Before you go from they got a place called Austria. Austrians, these Austrians. So it lets you know all the Russians and the British are Anglo-Saxon, but the Russians claim to be Eastern Slavic. But this the location where the Mars at, would let you know that they in cahoots, and this is where the Jews started at right here. And the Jews are the one wrote the motherfucking 5 books of Moses. Then white man came along after the European and the Arab and all the mixtures of people, these all this on this Asiatic mountainous region of the Ural Mountains. They wrote these religions and they had already conquered Egypt, man. Before the Anglo come back off here, the Alexander the Great and all that shit to bring Jesus, to wake Jesus up. But ain't none of that religious shit got nothing to do with us. And I'm showing you no matter. That's why flat earth so important, because you looking dead at what I'm trying to show you. You looking dead at what I'm saying. So the old Ventura right there. Ventura, that's Ukraine. Huh? They're showing y'all this shit. They go Siberia right there. Ventura, that's Ukraine right there. There's Siberia. So we know all that land mass is Russia. So how they gonna have it on both sides, flip it upside down, because y'all gonna keep down the plate. Y'all gonna keep down the plate. They go goddamn Moscow up there. Huh? All these, the Soviets, the one gave these niggas the space travel, Vermont space travel bullshit. Why wouldn't they just go for themselves? What happened to the Soviet Union? Watch this. If you don't, and I look at this Terran map right here. Now look right there up under the bottom of that, where that man right there is pointing his finger. All that is ice. All that is Antarctica. All that right there is Antarctica. And it's coming from South America all the way over that motherfucker, all the way to up under Australia on the other side, on the south side, because South Africa is the south side. We southwesterners. We got the dope. We got the food. We got the holy land. We got the good land. We not coming from no mountain. We got the good land. We got the land. We got the good land with the sunlight coming through the valley on both sides of the world. Melanated people, Aboriginal or African, I don't give a fuck. We melanated. And the sun fucked with us over here. And the North just fucked up. And the United States of America is usurped by the North, the Noirs. No whites, no whites, no whites. They ain't turn no whites, no whites, Northwest is turned into the Noirs. And the Noirs running all the religions. Now they running the Christianity for real. Because them Jews ain't messing with them, because the Jews ain't going by nothing but the first 5 books that they created over there in that Mars where I just showed you at. So that whole sheet of ice is Antarctica. So that's one of the continents gone, so it's the ice. Then you got South America, that's 2. North America, that's 3. Africa, that's 4. Australia, that's a piece of Africa. That's 5. And then you had the motherfucking mountainous regions of Asia and Europe that are not really continents and ain't producing nothing to the motherfucking world. They feeding off the niggas on both ends of the world. Y'all niggas won't lay this bitch down like a chessboard. Fold this bitch out, bitch, so we can see who the fuck we fight. Unfold the chessboard so we can see who the fuck we fight. These hoes floating all the bud, you niggas head spinning, tilted the water balls and shit. You can't even see who you supposed to be slapping, nigga. And over there right here. Go back to this motherfucking straight. I'm gonna show y'all this straight one more time. One more time. We're gonna look at this straight one more time. Huh? Huh? Look at it straight. That's the CHOPPAZ, see y'all. I thought it was the Oscars. I'm gonna show you, then they drop it down, the Oscars, goddamn, come on down, up under him, something. Why this shit? Why this shit? I don't play. See? In the article they did right there, said that CHOPPAZ Sea. And that's the thing, that's the strait right there, the Bering Sea, the Bering Strait right there. They go Russia, they go Siberia, they go to the United States, go Africa, and high Alaska up under the top and the bottom of it. That's another story. Let's go. Let's go. There the Bering Strait is right there, CHOPPAZ Sea. So why they gonna have that? Now watch this. Now let's go on back down over here. Now let's go back right here. Now, there's the Arctic Ocean right there. The same Arctic Ocean right there. So how the fuck this the CHOPPAZ Sea right here, and this the Bering Sea right here, and this the strait that separate the two the two land masses, the mountainous regions. That's the it ain't number 8 miles to separate Alaska from Russia. That's the so-called on this so-called globe. There it is, right there, right. Now watch this. Now watch this shit. Now watch this shit. Now watch when UNC FED go back and show y'all this shit right here. Keep that in your head right there. You see the ox, what in the left hand corner where they said ox hot seats right there, and the Chuck's hot seat right there, the Barron seat right there. You see it? These the land masses separate right here. Now we gonna go back. We want to see what's going on with this terror shit. Why did? Now we're going to go back with this motherfucker at. Right here. Now I'm going to get up off here. Huh? Now you look at that motherfucker and tell me something. You look at this motherfucker and tell me something. The old Russia, so we know Russia and Siberia sit over here on this left side. We know this side over here should be wet. Alaska, United States of America. Who are the Tatarians for real, nigga? Huh, Tata? Huh, Tata? Who are the Tatarians for real, nigga? Hmm? And when in Alaska they said Inuits. So this got to be Alaska, and this is the so the Tatarian Strait. Huh? See, when Trump, 3 years back when I was still in prison, when Trump and Putin got into it, Trump kept pushing that Putin. See, they brothers, one of them Khazarian. See, the Russian is the Khazarian. This how they split it between the Mars. And you got the Ashkenazi Jews. The Ashkenazi and the Ashkenazi will be dramatic, and the Slavic will be the Khazari, the ones that the Kazakhstan, Pakistan, all them stands and shit. But when Trump kept talking that shit, that when Putin goddamn made them Tatarian maps available to the public, unleashed the motherfuckers and open them up for a motherfucker. Most people don't realize how processed I'm gonna show you. Israel, they say was Palestine. And before Palestine, they said it was Canaanite. But see, I don't believe the Canaanite story. That Canaanite story was just to connect Ham, the Hammereg people, to a story about that land that we never had no people over there. They ain't our side, over on the other side of Sinai. They ain't our land. That's why you don't see shit over there now. They don't produce nothing over there to this day. They ain't came over with no Canaanite temples or none of that shit. The only thing they did was cursed us when Noah got them. When you got over there, the only thing they did was cursed us through some motherfucker called Canaanites. I don't fuck with them seeds. That's them CC riders coming in from the corners, from Canaan to Canada. Yeah, them Conans, them barbarians coming out of the mountains, but you gotta lay it down so you can just look them in their face. Let the man open the chessboard up and get back on and start that goddamn fight. And stop just being folded up in Sodom and Gomorrah and goddamn within the turn the United States of America to a Sodom and Gomorrah. You don't even want to know who you are. All you want to do is shake that bag, show your teeth, all that shit. Yeah, the Vikings and all that shit. The Celtics, all that shit. All of them the same motherfuckers coming from the same area, the Asian region. And they start right there in Austria. The seal and the crest is in Austria. I wish I can goddamn. I gotta learn how to. See, I used to do this shit. I used to be able to talk and then go find shit at the same time to talk. But I'm gonna get up out of this bitch though. I appreciate you coming through that motherfucker Django. Kept me goddamn on point right there. But I just wanted to show that straight. I just wanted to show that straight and show you how they play these games, and they can't show it on. They can't show this shit on both sides of the goddamn map. And on both sides of the ice, Artillis got a map, a North American map. I got a whole lot of maps in my safe, man. While I was studying, I was pretty. But this motherfucker, he already got New Guinea sending the ice on both sides. On both sides. Jane Elliott came out on Oprah Winfrey and showed us how they spliced the map and how they made Greenland larger than what it is. Greenland and Iceland, all them northern areas that we think is up over our head, because we think it's a North Pole, and we looking up there, and we thinking it, and they done fucked it all up, and you can't get a good visual, so you just gonna imagine with these holes and go space with these holes, because this is what they talking in school. Bitch, I stand up on my feet, on my L's, man. Yeah, okay, that was up. So goddamn, don't have we stand up. And these are top views that we looking at, but we look at that shit in our face, and they turn into a ball and tell you you're tilting and spinning. But these are top views. These are top views, and that's the same straight of water. Then you go look up at the 9th Street, they're gonna tell you it's a myth. They gonna tell you some milk. What's up, Nino Ray? Nino Ray? They gonna tell you some milk. I was just coming and dropping, showing that bear and straight. Let me see if Nino Ray catch this shit. You see Russell right there, Nino Ray? The Tatarian straight right there. Where they corrupted into the Anayan straight. And then they said the Baron straight. So the Baron, so what? And then the nigga who they named the Baron straight out there, his name ain't even Baron. I wonder was he a motherfucker Mongolian? Cause the Baron see like it's the goddamn city of Japan. That motherfucker sit on top. It sit right in between the Nine Strait on the right side, on the east side. It's in the east. From goddamn Alaska on the left. But Alaska, I mean from Alaska on the left. So Alaska all over this motherfucker. All this shit just a big sheet of ice, just like down there in Autumn. That shit crazy. And niggas don't act like they don't see this shit. And they go to Science Straight of Water right here. But you just got to go back and see it. See, that's the Barren Sea right there. That's the Barren Strait right there. I've been talking about this shit for 7, 8, 9, 10 years, showing y'all this shit. And I'm still on them, my nigga. I'm still on them, showing y'all this shit. How they play. How they play. The lost tribes of Israel. See, Israel, see, they got all that. They usurped Israel, all that shit is on their side, and they come across Mount Sinai trying to get down into, trying to get down into Egypt, because Egypt sit down in the valley. That's why they say they walk through the valley of death, the shadow of the valley of death, because Egypt sit down in the valley. Ethiopians sit up in the highlands on our side, in the south. See? Ethiopia is the grandfather and the grandfather to the Egyptians. The Egyptians sit down low. Damn, you see what I'm saying? And when the white man came back over, Alexander the Great, they had to fight against Darius the Great and all them niggas. The motherfuckers already took all this shit and already had their temples and writing all this bullshit, man. And writing the five books of Moses, the Pentateuch, and all that shit, and they came and took it and put it in their Bible, which is called the Septuagint Bible, was written in this Library of Alexandria so up on the orders of Sotar Crystals, the goddamn first general in goddamn Alexander the Great honor when they came across that motherfucker. And that's the son of Philip of Macedonia, which is a Piso, and the Pisos are responsible for writing the whole entire New Testament. They wrote all of it. It started in the Library of Alexandria, and they took the five books of Moses, and then they went and created Genesis at the Council of Jamnia. And when they created Genesis and created the Noah story, the flood story, that's what the Noahs, the Northwest, the Noahs, that's what the Noahs give you the illusion that they know something and they are closer to God than you, because Noah would have 3 races of children. One would be a black man named Ham, and then they even distinguish you and tell you Ham is the progenitor of all the black races except the Negroes. I got all this shit. I got all that shit documented. What you mean except the Negroes? So you just made a distinguishment between us and those Africans, but you try to do that to try to tell us that we came there, but then you want to holler about not the Negroes like we're a different motherfucker in your book. Then you got Shem. Shem is the motherfucking Oriental, the motherfucking dragon. And in Revelation, it said the dragon gave the beast the power. Who is the beast? The beast is the motherfucking pure blooded white man, the beast with the tail. Huh? That's who that is. The dragon gave the beast the power, and the power he gave him was the Asian persuasion that gave him a little melanin. Now the whole world mixed up on this bullshit. And then you got Japheth, and we know it's some bullshit because one no letter J, so here go Japheth. So we know when they started writing, because here go Japheth, and Japheth will be all those Europeans and Arabs. See, the Europeans and white people are not the same motherfucker. Those British, Englishmen, Anglo-Saxons, they got to commit incest and all that shit to preserve their race and come up with all these GMOs and genetic splicings and cloning and all that shit just to exist. They got to keep all this shit going to just to stay in existence, because if everybody was to get along, they will become extinct. Just like niggas behind them, they got white blood and that shit become extinct. That shit recessive. And I'm gonna get up out this bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Get up out this bitch and look at it one more time. That ain't Barren straight is. That's a Bering Strait here. That's a Bering Strait here. The Bering Strait is the Anaya Strait. The Bering Strait is the Anaya Strait. But here go the Tartarian. Same motherfucking straight of water. The East run this shit. The East gave these niggas this space program bullshit. And that's why the East sit back and let them make fools of themselves. Nigga always got to pay the East. Why the motherfucking United States got all this power, but they always in debt to the Mongolians? Huh? Y'all gonna figure it out. I said the truth don't need no help, my nigga. It don't bend, break, not fold. All we gotta do is support the truth. Ain't no J in Hebrew. Nah, ain't no such. See, the word Hebrew, Jew, Hebrew, and Israelite, all three of them words are the same shit. See, the world first Jew is gonna be motherfucking Abram, not Abraham. They ain't took Ham yet. It's Abram. That's who God talking to. When we got Abram, come go with me, leave your father, leave your land, come go with me. I'm gonna make you a father of many great nations. He's talking to Abram. What language is he speaking? What language do goddamn Abraham understand? They speaking Hammerite. This how they took your language. They took the Hammerite language and changed it into Aramaic. And Aramaic would become the grandfather language for Hebrew and Arabic. That's why they're the same damn thing. Oh man, Hebrew and Arabic is so much alike because it's the same damn thing, same damn people. Huh? Then they got them give Abram all the many black nations by putting his name and stamping his name as Ham, because Ham is the progenitor of all the black races in the world, nigga, in their story. I don't fuck with their story, I just know how to break that bitch down. And they curse because you're gonna be cursed with your hair gonna be twisted because you twisted your neck back and look back at Noah's nakedness. Ham. You're gonna be cursed with elongated dicks and all this other shit. They cursing the motherfucker they looking at. You looking at me and cursing at the same time you writing this shit. And this is the stupid reason you said that we gonna be cursed and be slaves to Japheth and Shem forever. And then they run the same script on the other side of the world. We become slaves to the goddamn Anglo-Saxon over here in the Americas. Try to run the same script. But that's what it is, man. We gonna catch up. I appreciate you, my nigga. Shout out to my nigga Django, my nigga. Come back through and fuck with me. I don't even know my notifications go out. Shout out to Nina Ray coming through this bitch. But yeah, the Bering Strait or Nyan Strait, I talk about it all the time, but now it look like it's a Tartarian Strait too, huh? We walking southwest over here, my nigga. I love y'all, man. That nigga unfed, man. Truth don't need no help. It ain't gonna bend, break, not fold. I said, boom.